Assalamualaikum dear students of class 8. I am again here with the new video lecture on the next poem, that is Stars Speak to Man. It has been written by Abdul Ahad Azad in Kashmiri and now translated from Kashmiri by Professor J.R. Malik. So today we are going to read about Stars Speak to Man. Firstly, I will tell you what the poem is about. The poem is addressed to man. The poet tells man that he was the light of reason, but he put humanity to disgrace. Nature has provided him with treasures of bounties to share them equally, but he sat like serpent on them. Serpent is a python. His heart is restlessly vibrating and his vision clouded by fantasies. This is what the poem is about, and this poem is addressed to man. So I have already told you Stars Speak to Man is one of the greatest poems of Abdul Ahad Azad, translated into English by Professor J.R. Malik. Azad is often known as John Keats of Kashmir because, like Keats, he also wrote modernist poems and both died early in 40s. His work is still famous among Kashmiris and he has composed many well-known Kashmiri songs which are sung all over Kashmir. So this was about Abdul Ahad Azad. Now let us move towards the poem. The poet, I have told you, Abdul Ahad Azad, in the poem Stars Speak to Man, talks about callousness and awareness of man who happens to be the crown of creation. He talks about a man who chose to be fire and turn humanity to disgrace by his callous attitude. Callous means insensitive. By his insensitive attitude, the poet laments the lamentable state of man who was born with the capability of making sound decisions but chose the path of destruction and discredited the entire human race. He was designed to share and distribute love and affection, but he let go of his conscience by trading in religion and faith. He started amassing the world's wealth for himself, the doors of which were opened up for him. This wealth he had to share out justly. The poet says that we share one world, we belong to one mankind, because we all are one. He then wonders who has put the double standard in man's heart. The man who pretends to be supporting his religion is in reality far from being pious. He cares neither for religion nor for faith. Thus, humanity mourns the fall of man. The poet then asks that should all humans change the religion and faith which is intended to turn the unity of the world into utter chaos. Man has wrought havoc in the name of religion and patriotism. The thing which he calls awakening or enlightenment is basically an intoxication. Man's downfall has been brought by man himself, but he holds his fate responsible for it. The poet then asks, how can a man expect to move ahead in his life by following the outdated methods? There is restlessness in the heart of a man, and his eyes are veiled by fantasies which will prove to be a mere dreams. The poet urges the man to wake up and come out from the world of fantasies. All his friends are heartbroken, defecting owing to his insensitive attitude. In the last two lines, we are showing the height of man's insensitiveness, how in his own garden he sprinkles the twigs and leaves and deserts the roots, how he loots his own home. Here is own home here means earth, and causes large scale destruction. So if we see the man has now to wake up and stop killing men who were his friends and mates. He should stop destructing humanity and rekindle love, kindness, and the spirit of unity among men before it is too late. Now, there are some points which are important in this poem. They are: first one, stars say to man, they say that man was born with the capability of making sound decisions, but owing to his insensitivity, chose the path of fire and put the entire human race to shame. Number second, we can see the man was designed to share and distribute love and affection, but he let go of his consciousness by trading in religion and faith. Number third, because he is amassing wealth only for himself and not letting anyone get closer to it. Number fourth, because in the name of religion and patriotism, man has wreaked havoc, which according to stars is merely an intoxication. Yes, fifth, we can say yes, it is a wake up call. It's now a wake up call for a person or a man, because it reveals the apathy of a man who, owing to his insensitivity, has brought about chaos on otherwise peaceful planet. That's our earth. So this poem is, just as I have told you earlier, addressed towards a man. The stars are just opening the eyes of the man so that he can realize what he is doing and what he has to do. So this was all about the poem Stars Speak to Man. Also, I have told you it is written by Abdul Ahad Azad in Kashmiri. I have given you that in the video. You can see that there. Also, you will go through the glossary given on page number 74. You will read it, learn it, understand it. This was all for the day. Thank you. Have a good day.